right, guys, welcome back. 1776 or bust. On the table, you see what I think are two fantastic handguns, and they're both Centurions. They're both Beretta APXs. This one here on the right is the RDO. This one is just the plain old regular flat top APX. So really nice handguns. You know, I've had a lot of enjoyment shooting them. You know, they carry pretty well. They're a bit bulky, I'd say, in the slide area, but the ergonomics on the grip are fantastic. The trigger pull is, in my opinion, above average, but just slightly above average. I don't think they're perfect triggers by any means, but at the same time, they are better than some other guns that are out there right now. So I think the title of this video says it all. Is the Beretta APX the most irrelevant handgun on the market? And I'm going to say, unfortunately, my friends, as much as I love these guns, yes, they are the most irrelevant handguns on the market. And I would beg to say that there's really no other choice. I don't know of any other gun that has come on the market with such fanfare and has kind of faded into oblivion because there's been no real push by Beretta. When the RDO came out, I didn't even know they had it. There was not a huge announcement about it. It kind of just faded in and then faded out. You know, a lot of people didn't realize that they had the Centurion in the RDO model, you know, and again, I found that out just by doing some research. So I think what has happened is that Beretta, in my opinion, has looked past these two. They're now pushing the 92X series, which maybe is probably their bread and butter in regards to handguns. Because let's be honest, most people know about the M9s, the A3s, those types of guns. So why not stick to what you're best known for? And I think this was a great entry from Beretta, especially in the polymer striker-fired market. I think it's really disappointing that they just never pushed the gun the way they should have. And that's kind of a thing that I see a lot with other companies, but I'm really surprised with Beretta on this. I mean, there has not been a great amount of aftermarket support for it. And I guess we could always agree to disagree that it's not Beretta's fault, that it's just, maybe the aftermarket manufacturers. However, if you're not pushing a gun and you're not getting people on the bandwagon to buy that gun, there's not going to be any support for it at all, because why would people make sights or holsters or anything else for that matter for a gun that nobody buys? And I guess you can see that because even these two guns right now, I mean, if you go on a gun broker, guys, you can find a Centurion in some of the actual auctions they have. These guns are going for $225, like $225 for this gun brand new. That's a steal. You'd be crazy not to do it. You know, it comes with a good trigger, decent metal sights. There are some options out there for night sights, but not very many. If you choose to go with the RDO, there are no co-witnessing sights, which kind of sucks. But I mean, ergonomics are great. The construction and the build of the gun has been very solid, and I've had no failures with any of these. So while you have a great product, unfortunately, I think it's become extremely irrelevant because nobody's buying it. And for that matter, there's no aftermarket, and there's no longer a push of Beretta to get you guys to buy these guns. And it's a damn shame, to be honest with you. So what I'd like to hear from you guys down below, this is going to be just a short video, kind of just expressing my opinions about this gun. But I'd like to see those comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you think that the Beretta APX is probably the most irrelevant striker-fired handgun on the market? And if not, I want to know what your choices are. What do you think has become so irrelevant that nobody even cares about it anymore? Because to be honest with you, everybody loves the SIGs. Everybody loves a Glock for the most part. Everybody loves the P10s from CZ. Everybody loves the 509s from FN. And everybody loves the M&P 2.0s. So what happened? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe. And as always, everyone, freedom is never free.